Howdy folks, this is Wooded Celt and I'm just giving you a little bit of an update. I am studying about the Brazil nut right now and I'll give you a video on that as soon as I learn a little bit more. I want to be able to present you what it actually looks like and with a lot of facts. The main thing is that I've heard that you only need to eat one Brazil nut every single day for extremely good health, and it's high in selenium and good for your brain. But that's all I'm going to say for now. Also, just wanted to give you other updates on some different things. So the first one is going to be, well, let's go with this. My solar panels. It is snowing out. Alright? Cloudy skies. Oh, and of course that's not going to turn on for me right now. But this right now, just turned it on a few seconds ago, and it was showing 5 amps of energy coming through even with the cloudy skies. I think I must have disconnected the cable or something when I moved it onto the table. Also, energy self-sufficient stuff, I want to talk about rechargeable batteries. This Energizer battery, I bought these 4, 5, maybe even 6 years ago, and I'm still using them. I bought 4, 8, 12, I think I bought 12 batteries. I originally just bought like 4 or whatever it happens to be. But I use them. They don't last as long as regular batteries, but they're rechargeable. And they do eventually lose their power, and you do eventually have to throw them away. But like I said, I've had 12 rechargeable batteries that I've been using for at least 4 or 5, if not 6 years, and I'm still using them on a regular basis. I use them in my clock, I use them in my mouse controller, tons of other stuff. Anything you need, in this particular case, a double-A battery for. So now I want to talk about sweet potatoes real quick. It's kind of hard, the lighting here is not very good, but I bought this one right here from an Indian store, local Indian store. There's a large Indian and Pakistani population in Massachusetts, and it's kind of red, purplish, maroonish color. Supposedly it came from the country itself, and this is one that I bought from the local grocery store. It's been about 3 or 4 days. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I can turn this. So right here, yeah, I can be able to see it. There is some roots growing. That's the main thing I wanted to show you. There's a little root growing right there, and there's one on the other side. And this one, right at the very bottom, you can kind of sort of see that one. There's a little root growing. Now I chose these in particular because they had these other external roots already on them, and they had some kind of little growth on top, which means to me that they should be good. But this one right here, if you can see, it has a little rot on it or something. It did form some fuzzy stuff in the water, and so I did wash that a second time. I initially washed these before I put them in these waters. So, simple fact that I want to start some sweet potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes rather than regular white potatoes probably 95% of the time. It's just healthier for you. Also, I like them better. So I will give you updates on those as they come along. Plus, sweet potatoes, if you just leave them here, you don't even take off the slips, then they just create beautiful vines. And now going over to my plants, I have added one. I've recently bought a blueberry. I love blueberries, and saw one of my friends' videos on blueberries. So it's like, well, it's time to go out and buy one. My mom used to have them outside her front door, and we used to eat them all year round. So this one is only, like, again, a week old, and it already has growth on it over here. So it's doing great in this pot. And there's my pineapple. So these are definitely going to be better pictures of the plants because I have them elevated off the ground because I bought these stools. And I know they don't quite fit on there, but they're sturdy enough. And this is the olive, and I don't know if you can see the lighter green colors. That's the new growth since I've planted them. That's the banana. It's still not very tall, but it's getting there. I mean, it constantly has new growth. There it is. There's new growth coming right there. And there's my Dwarf Myers lemon, which is, these leaves are beautiful. And I've shown before, this is the original cutting. This was the original, where the original leaves were, and that one got broken off. and there was another one down here that got broken off. And this came out, and this came out after those got broken off. So this is a very hardy plant. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it produces and how tall it grows and all that kind of good stuff. And as you can see, I've put moss in all of these. And the main reason I did that is because I was having to water these more than I thought I should have had to have been. Like 3 or 4 times a week. And that's not good. But the main reason I think is because, you see right there, that radiator. That radiator right now is blasting heat. It's cold outside. It's snowing. I don't know if you can see this from that. The thermometer says 85, 83 degrees. If I move the thermometer over there, over to this plant, it'll say 100 degrees. So it's kind of drying the plants out. So I got this basically to help maintain some moisture, and that has actually helped. I'm down to watering twice a week now, rather than 3 or 4 times a week. So I'm really happy with that. Trying to think, solar power panels are doing great. I still haven't figured out the total connection of them. I do have them hooked up, and it's like 2 on this window, and I did put this bar across there so they won't fall out, and the chair is there as well. And then I just have this single one, the single panel just kind of leaning. They're definitely leaning the wrong direction, and at the wrong direction in full sunlight I'm still getting 13.5 amps. So I'm quite happy with these, especially cloudy skies, and I'm getting power off of cloudy skies. So that is really about it. That's all I have to say for now. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. I will read them and respond to anything I can. If you like, please like, and please subscribe. Peace out.